Well, here's a look at your forecast. Thank you for tuning in. I'm weather forecaster Joshua Weisel. Taking a look at Fort Smith to start off, you can see beautiful day in terms of sky conditions, but it is quite cold across the area. It's going to continue to be cold. Those feel like temperatures starting off for northwest Arkansas, going to be in the 20s the next several hours, lowering into the teens by tonight. So if you have any sort of plans tonight in northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, make sure you bundle up. It is going to be cold. Just a tiny bit warmer in the River Valley, but still it is going to be quite cold across the area, especially with those feel like temperatures in the teens to lower 20s. So just keep that in mind. Morning lows tomorrow morning, we're going to start off in the lower 20s across northwest Arkansas, right around the mid 20s to upper 20s in the River Valley before we have our start to Hogs baseball. Now this is going to be Razorbacks versus Washington State. This is going to be right around noon when we start the game across the area, and you can see right around south wind 15 to 25. So that means it's going to be a little bit of a warm up with that south wind, but not by much. 40s for the game time. Afternoon highs across northwest Arkansas, right around the upper 40s into the lower 50s in the River Valley. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is late tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about rain chances across the area. We're going to start to see this warm front start to make its way further to the north, and as it does that, it's going to bring some rain chances with it across a large portion of the state, even some thunderstorms as well, so don't be surprised if you hear a few rumbles. As this cold front starts to swing in, notice right behind it, there could be some what we call wraparound snow. And now we're not talking any sort of major impactful winter weather with this, but don't be surprised if late tomorrow night into Saturday, there could be the potential. This will be mostly late Saturday for some wraparound, maybe some flurries, maybe a light dusting in elevated areas, but we're not talking any sort of, like I said, impactful winter weather. Another thing to highlight, I had a bunch of people asking, is there going to be the potential for severe weather? Just because they saw closer to the Little Rock, there is a chance. For us, no. This is just a general thunderstorm chance. Don't be expecting any sort of severe weather with this. Severe weather chances are going to be further to the south and east, but we're going to be clear in terms of severe weather. So just to ease any sort of fears for that, no severe weather expected tomorrow. Something to watch. Our next winter system is going to be right around Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Still some uncertainties in terms of storm track, moisture to work with, precipitation types, and the timing. And winter weather is already difficult to forecast. So when we're still around 4 to 6 days out, we're looking for pattern recognition and trends at this point, but we can't get into exact details. We're not going to tell you this is exactly the totals, this is the exact timing. There's a lot of variabilities and uncertainties in terms of winter forecasting, so we just want to let you know, hey, we're watching it. There's the potential next week, but we just have to get through the next couple days. We'll find out the latest data in the following days as well, so just stay tuned. We'll have the latest for you there. Valentine's Day, not loving the forecast. We're going to be cold, and then we're going to start to see a warm-up coming up on Saturday before it starts to stay cold. Rain chances Tuesday into Wednesday. Same for the River Valley. So, yeah, just we have to get through this cold pattern and even some winter weather early next week.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to stay a little chilly after, what, Tuesday and Wednesday. No reprieve, I guess, for a little while.
Oh, yeah, and there is the potential. We're not going to be saying that this is going to be, you know, extreme cold yet, but there's the potential similar cold to what we saw yesterday.
Oh, wow, okay.
Next week as well. So we're keeping a close eye on it, so it is going to be cold for a while.
All right, Joshua, thanks. This Valentine's Day, of course, love is in the air.